What's good, world? It's Folk. Folk from HBF and shit, man. First time doing an interview with 5-6 Field and shit. Asked me a few questions and shit. Let's get it.
Let's just start off with where you from, man. Well, what's your beginning? How was your upbringing growing up in the city?
I grew up in the south side of Cleveland, you know, Kingsman area, Buckeye and shit. 116th for Continental. My life was fun, you know, growing up in the hood and shit. Little badass kids throwing shit at people's cars and shit. It was fun. I started rapping, I was going to Audubon. And my dude, Johnny, he used to rap and shit. You know, back in the day, we used to have the desk and shit. Niggas hitting the beats on the desk and shit. I was just like a little DJ or something. But then I dropped a little few bars. And niggas started saying, bro, you can rap. So I started rolling with it. Kept doing it. But then, you know, I didn't take it serious until I moved on lecture and shit. I met some other people that was into rap shit.
Alright, you had said you had started. What time was that when you had started? How old was you?
Young nigga. 13, 14.
13, 14. Yeah, that's around the time I had started taking it serious too. Shit. When it came down to rap though, like, did you start studying after a while? What was up some of your rappers that you had looked up to? You was like, yeah, I might need to adjust a little bit because you heard some of their lyrics.
Alright, see, when I started liking the rap scene and shit, it was rappers like 50 Cent and shit that was popping, Dipset, shit like that. But like, them niggas ain't have bars and nothing like that. It wasn't until I started listening to like Big Sean. That's somebody that made me really wanna, okay, let me get a pen and paper and try to, you know, think of some words and shit to put together instead of just write some shit down, rhyming and shit. I gotta say it, Big Sean.
Big Sean
I listened to him, dude had bars. And that shit made me sit down and think about, you know, shit. Instead of just writing something down, it made me, you know, create a little craft or some shit.
Yeah. Did you research any more people besides him?
Eminem, my favorite rapper, that is all the time.
Yeah. Shit, when did you, I wouldn't say join, but how did you meet everybody inside of the HB?
I moved over here from 116th, 2007, 2008. Transferred in the middle of the school year. I started going to Orange Prairie. At Orange Prairie, shit, I met Tay, Rob, I met Mace. Walking down the street with Rob one day and shit. These niggas was beefing, I don't know, they was playing some shit. The nigga Mace was talking about Rob's shoes and shit, cause he had on some Stephon Marbury's and shit. I had a pair too though, but I was laughing cause I ain't had my shit on that day. Nigga Rob had his shit on. And nigga Mace was talking about his shoes, but that's how I met Mace. Phil, how the fuck did I meet you, bro?
I always think about that shit.
Meeting you, bro. I know we used to go to the wood and niggas in the same hood, South.
Yeah, for real, out the Salvation Army. I swear, man.
Other than the South shit, that's how I met everybody. You know, I moved over here 2007, 2008. You know, I ain't never go back to my old hood. It's just been Lakeshore ever since then and shit. Everybody welcomed me with open arms and shit just been love for real.
Yeah, man. Back streets. Alright. Now, you told me that you had grew up in the streets pretty much, from being a bad little nigga. When did you started really gravitating, like you started noticing shit like, that's going on, oh, that's a fucking note, oh, these licks over here. When you started noticing shit like that, how old was you think?
I mean, I always knew, but I didn't. You know, I didn't know what niggas was selling, dog, crack, weed, you know, but I was always around it. In that area, it ain't shit but Jamaicans and shit. Like, I was always around the shit. I was always around the older group of people. I stayed in my line, you know, but you see shit. Yeah. You start making sense of shit. But it wasn't, you know, I ain't started making my own little crime in the streets till I was about shit. 18.
18?
Yeah, 18. Got caught up with some little street shit, drug trafficking and shit. But I mean, that ain't where that shit at, man. I learned that I got a craft, I got a skill that most niggas don't got. You know, everybody got a skill. You gotta look in the mirror. You gotta find that shit in yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna find your skill for you. I mean, the niggas telling you sound good and shit. It ain't just one person, you know, it ain't biased, it ain't your cousin, it ain't your family, it's niggas that don't know you. Yeah, you sound good, but I mean, that shit got me excited.
Yeah, that's the way I was looking at that shit, man. I'm like, God damn, man, I'm getting reactions from motherfuckers that I ain't even paying attention. But what really got me is when I had came out the garage and I was smoking weed. Black B wanted me to rap to him, rap to that nigga, and that nigga was like, damn, that shit hard. I was thinking like, damn, that shit crazy. Your goals when it come down to this shit. What do you think, what's your goals for right now? And what you got for later on?
My goal is to be on top. Not necessarily meaning us in the music situation. I got 2 daughters. And I gotta, you know, I gotta make a world for them. It ain't just for me no more. It hasn't been for me in a long time. So I mean, if the rap shit don't work out, regardless, I'm gonna be successful. I don't give a fuck if it's starting a business here, you know, construction, or I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make a way, you know, stay out the streets as much as I can, cause ain't no good coming out of that shit. I mean, hopefully, you know, I get a record deal. If I don't get a record deal, you know, I push this shit as far as I could. This shit start making me money, then I rock with it.
Go ahead. All right, Folk. So I know you've been recording for a nice amount of time, but I just wonder, what was your first song? You remember the name of it, or do you just remember that time that you had recorded?
I don't remember the name. I remember the time and shit. I was on Continental. I was with my nigga, you know, my nigga Johnny and shit. He rapping shit now. He's a bitch hard. But, you know, like I said, I was more like a DJ. I'll make a beat or some shit, you know, or get the beat. But niggas was recording on fucking tapes, pushing the record button and putting blank tapes in the videos and shit. Had a little mic and stuff from school and shit. But I don't remember the song. I know that shit was hard. I came on. If I see a monkey ass in the street, I yell, get him. You don't want to fight a nigga like me, my pythons, they full of venom. If you want to get nasty, I call out half of the gang. Ace will snatch it. Or some shit. That's how it came on, though. But niggas was like, bro, you can rap. This is like on some young nigga shit.
Oh, what did you think? Cause you talk about tapes, you would have to be a young.
I was like 14, 15, bro.
Niggas. Hey, but I swear that's how them. Well, I remember I had said, like, I remember Devin and them niggas, they had made they mixtape and I had said it was bad. That's exactly how they put the mic up to the Xbox, nigga, and they put the mic up to, they grabbed the mic, they popped the blank tape in, nigga, and they started rapping and recording that shit. That's how they used to do that shit.
My name is El Loco, bro.
Oh shit.
That was my fucking name, bro.
Hey man, I done ran out of questions, bro. So that's the end of that. Yeah, it's the HB family over here. And also don't forget about Folk, you know what I'm saying? Folk, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Support me. Support anything you can support. Support the little girl next door, support the little boy next door. Just support, just help. We as a black community, you feel me? We need to stand it up, step it up. Shit looking bad out here. But just support, man. Help as much as you can, man. Help the next person, man. If you see somebody down, help them up if you can. Listen up. Like our music, you like it, just be honest. Dislike it, I don't know. Listen to the shit. Oh.
Yeah.